Hi, my name is Rebecca Reid and I'm a first year secondary pre-service teacher. When asked to discuss my personal philosophy, I thought, great, I would love to explore this in a deeper context, but how do I get this out of my conscious and into practice? I thought back over the years I've been out of school and the reason I wanted to become a teacher, and it all started to form together. When I reflect back on my schooling, I think of some of the amazing teachers that I had and how big of an influence they had on me personally and for my academic results. I came to a standstill and questioned myself. Do I want to walk in the footsteps of the greatness that has gone before me? Or do I want to use what they have learned and create my own prints in the world of pedagogy? John Dewey once said, if we teach today's students as we did yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. With emphasis on this quote, I could not possibly teach my students how I was taught. Rather use their knowledge and wisdom as the foundation and progress into my own. The philosophy I want to bring into the classroom has the fundamentals of the greatness that has gone before me. When I first came to Griffith University and attended my very first Education and Society lecture, I was ecstatic. I realised I was among many others who wanted to make a change in this world. Throughout the course, I have discovered a muse in mine in Sir Ken Robinson. I mirror various aspects of his work and utilise these to continually improve and cultivate my own personal philosophy. Ken Robinson said, "What you do for yourself dies with you when you leave this world. What you do for others lives on." When I think about this as a future educator, I choose to accept my responsibility to guide and provide assistance to every single student that I will teach over my career. I choose to reject the negative impacts of stereotypes and mythical norms that exist within society to become an agent of transformation. I want every student in my class to feel safe if needed. Ken Robinson once said, "Our task is not to teach the subjects, it's to teach the students." This resonated with me as every teacher I ever believed encouraged success for me and truly made me feel like I belonged. I was not just a number in the schooling system that demands functionalism. If I can transfer this knowledge onto my students, I know that I can include, value and celebrate every learner. I want every student to feel appreciated for who they are, not what society deems them. I believe not every person is the same. We all have our own identity, and this is something I believe should be nourished. Every student comes with their own history and identity that Pat Thompson coins a virtual school bag. To borrow a few words from Forrest Gump,
my mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
As funny as this is relevant in the classroom as no student is homogeneous. We are all heterogeneous with various diverse factors. Some students will bring their school bag that contains their socio-economic status, gender identity, cultural background, traditional family, or even transformative family. My philosophy involves the incorporation of these factors by becoming a safe zone in which my students feel accepted and wanted. I want to abolish the reproduction of the ideology that we're all the same. As teachers, we have the power to not only change minds, but to change the world. I want to embrace and emphasise on the transformative text that we can promote to students to encourage a change within the classroom that they can then bring with them when they become members of society that we live in today. Traditional texts will always be a part of society and we cannot extinguish these. Simply ameliorate them into the modernisation of an inspiring and accepting world. John Dewey once said, "Education is a social process. Education is growth. Education is not the preparation for life. Education is life itself." Reflecting on this and considering that I see some parents' children sometimes more than they do per week, I want the families of my students to feel like we are all in this life together. I want to create a positive environment in which the parents or caregivers of my students feel like they are welcome in my classroom. We are all part of the same school community together. Research has suggested that the involvement of parents has had a positive outcome in the academic achievement of some students. With knowledge of this, I will strive to involve my students' families in the classroom as much as possible. This has been my personal philosophy for trimester 1 of our degree. I know I will further enhance my philosophy in the next few years and all over my career to come. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.